My LUO Lover. Episode 2. Vanessa was still crying when Eric asked her, "How long have you been living like this?" She couldn't answer. Not because she didn't know, but because the truth was too painful to say out loud. Finally, she whispered, "Years." Eric went quiet. "Years." Vanessa nodded. "He controls my career, my money, my contracts, almost everything." Eric took a deep breath. "Why don't you leave?" Vanessa laughed through her tears. It wasn't a happy laugh. It was the kind of laugh someone gives when the answer is too painful. "Leave and go where?" "My life is tied to his. If I walk away, I could lose everything." Eric wanted to say something, but Vanessa stopped him. "Please, don't get involved." That sentence should have ended everything. Instead, it made Eric care even more, because for the first time, he understood something. Vanessa wasn't staying because she loved the man. She was staying because she was afraid of what would happen if she left. And Eric knew what fear could do to a person. But he also knew something else. A woman shouldn't have to live her entire life afraid. The following morning, Vanessa woke up to hundreds of messages. Something had happened online. A popular entertainment blog had published a story about her. The headline was brutal. "Gospel star Vanessa from worship leader to billionaire hunter." Vanessa stared at the screen. Her heart sank. The article claimed that she had deliberately targeted wealthy men. It suggested that her relationship with her manager was ending because she had found someone richer. And then Eric's name appeared. The article called him her secret billionaire lover. Vanessa's hands started shaking. This is a lie. Within hours, the story was everywhere. Facebook, TikTok, WhatsApp groups, entertainment pages. People were attacking her. Some called her a gold digger. Others said she was using gospel music to hide her real character. Then someone posted an old photograph of Vanessa and Eric at the birthday party. The caption read, "So this is the real reason she went to Kazumo." Vanessa couldn't breathe because she knew exactly who was behind it. Her boyfriend. But she had no proof. Then her phone rang. It was him. She answered. His voice was calm. Too calm. "Are you enjoying your new life?" Vanessa said nothing. He continued. "You should have listened to me. Now everyone knows what you are." Vanessa's eyes filled with tears. "You did this." He laughed. "Prove it." Then he hung up. Vanessa sat on her bed, completely broken. Her phone kept buzzing. More insults, more accusations, more people judging a woman they didn't know. Then something unexpected happened. Eric called. Vanessa almost didn't answer, but she did. "Hello?" Eric's voice was gentle. "Have you seen the story?" "Yes." "I'm sorry." Vanessa started crying. "They're destroying me." Eric paused, then said, "Let them talk." "But Eric." "Vanessa, listen to me. You know the truth. I know the truth. And God knows the truth." She closed her eyes. For some reason, those words calmed her. Then Eric said something she would never forget. "I didn't invite you into my life because I wanted your name. I invited you because I liked the woman I met, and I still do." Vanessa couldn't speak. Eric continued, "But I'm not going to fight your battles without you. If you want to walk away from this man, I will stand beside you. But you must decide." There was silence. Then Vanessa whispered, "I'm scared." Eric answered, "I know, but you don't have to be alone." And that was the moment Vanessa realized. Eric wasn't trying to own her. He wasn't asking her to choose him. He was simply giving her something she hadn't had in years, a choice. Meanwhile, there was someone else watching all of this, Eric's daughter. She had seen the stories. She had heard the accusations. And she had one question for her father. "Dad, do you love Vanessa?" Eric looked at his daughter. He smiled. "I don't know." She shook her head. "You do." Eric laughed. "How do you know?" "Because I've never seen you look at anyone the way you look at her." Eric became quiet. His daughter continued. "And I like her. She's kind. She's different." Then she added, "Please don't let someone else destroy something good." Eric looked at her. For a moment, he didn't know what to say, because his daughter was right.
But there was a problem, a very serious problem. Eric knew the kind of man Vanessa was dealing with, and he knew that the man wasn't simply angry. He was connected, very connected. People like him didn't fight fair, and Eric had one weakness: his daughter. If someone wanted to hurt Eric, they wouldn't necessarily come for Eric. They would come for the person he loved most. That night, Eric received an unknown call. He answered. Nobody spoke. Then a man's voice finally came through. Eric, you've been warned. Eric's face changed. The voice continued. Stay away from Vanessa. Eric asked, who is this? The man laughed. You'll know soon enough. The call ended. Eric stared at his phone. For the first time since meeting Vanessa, he was afraid. Not for himself, for his daughter. Because suddenly, this was no longer just a love story. It was becoming a war. And Vanessa had no idea that the man she was trying to escape from had just threatened the one thing Eric would never allow anyone to touch: his daughter. And the next morning, something happened that would make Eric seriously consider walking away from Vanessa forever. But Vanessa was about to discover the real reason. Her boyfriend had so much power over her, and when she saw the document, she realized she might not own her own career at all. To be continued. If this story has pulled you in, don't keep it to yourself. Send this episode to someone who loves a good story. And if you're enjoying my LUO Lover, subscribe to Ian Villa's Show on YouTube. Follow Ian Villa's Show on TikTok, because Vanessa's story is only beginning. And trust me, you don't want to miss what happens next.